From storyflo, this is your daily audio brief for June 10th. Here are today's top 10 news stories. Let's get into it. First, from BBC News, top. FIFA working to resolve revoked Iran tickets. FIFA has said it is working to maximize opportunities for Iranian supporters to attend matches after the country's World Cup group stage ticket allocation was revoked just days before the tournament. Next. Second, from BBC Africa. I have right papers and visa, barred referee Artan. Somali referee Omar Artan says he was subjected to an 11-hour immigration interview before being denied entry to the United States for the World Cup, despite holding the right papers and right visa. Up next. Third, from Reason, Trump's $100,000 H-1B visa fee is an unconstitutional tax, a federal judge rules. President Donald Trump violated the separation of powers when he announced a new $100,000 fee for H-1B visa applications last September. A federal judge in Boston ruled on Monday. Trump's policy imposes a tax on H-1B petitions without the requisite delegation by Congress, wrote U.S. District Judge Leo Sorokin, a Barack Obama appointee. And then, fourth, from the American Prospect, ICE raids at World Cup games? A Los Angeles union says no way. On Friday, the first World Cup match featuring the U.S. team will be held at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, one of those innumerable small cities nestled in the very heart of Los Angeles. Whether those in attendance will have access to food and drink, however, is much in doubt, as the 2,000 workers who prepare, sell, and serve said food and drink may go on strike for reasons political, humane, and existential. Next, fifth, from Mother Jones, U.S. denies entry to Africa's Referee of the Year, ahead of World Cup. A World Cup referee from Somalia confirmed on Tuesday that U.S. Border Patrol officials denied him entry into the country. I am very, very disappointed, Omar Artan, one of 52 referees chosen in April for the upcoming FIFA Men's World Cup, told the New York Times. Up next. Sixth, from Mother Jones. MAGA has a playbook to steal the midterms. They're using it in California. No way this could have happened, President Donald Trump wrote on Truth Social early Monday morning. Rigged election. While he could reasonably have been referring to any number of elections he's deemed rigged over the last decade, in this instance, Trump had turned his bleary eyes to the Los Angeles mayoral race, where a progressive challenger, City Council member Nithya Raman, has pulled ahead of reality TV heel-turned-crystal enthusiast-turned-Republican candidate Spencer Pratt. And then, seventh, from Mother Jones, working while menopausal. Before 2023, Danielle was the workhorse at her job in the front office of a large dental practice in Puyallup, Washington. I was only given positive reviews, she told me, but after doctors found a mass in her uterus and recommended a preventive hysterectomy at age 35, everything changed. The procedure sent her into early menopause, caused by a drop in hormones that typically occurs after a woman's last menstrual cycle. The shift to menopause can cause a variety of symptoms. Danielle was engulfed by intense mood swings. Next, eighth, from Mother Jones. Dr. Oz, you can't be racist anymore, because that's racist. Apparently, because of woke, disparaging a whole community of people based on their nationality and using that sentiment to justify extensive fraud investigations that lead to cutting social services and occupying cities with federal agents is racist. You're not allowed to complain about Somalians because that's racist, President Donald Trump's administrator for Medicare and Medicaid, Dr. Mehmet Oz, complained on Tuesday on Fox News. Up next, ninth, from Mother Jones, Gwyneth Paltrow just goopified drone warfare. Despite reaping billions in the weapons industry as co-founder of the military tech company Anduril, Trey Stevens says he does not believe that wartime profiteering is ethical, really, in any way. That was just one takeaway from an hour-long conversation he had with Gwyneth Paltrow on her Goop podcast last week, during which Stevens held forth on God, great power conflict, the male loneliness crisis, and what he thinks the Pope really meant when he said, Jesus does not listen to the prayers of those who wage war, but rejects them. At first glance, they make a strange pair. Paltrow's known F and then, 10th, From Mother Jones. Lawmakers demand answers after we revealed Forest Service spraying Roundup all over public lands. 2 members of Congress have sent a letter to U.S. Forest Service Chief Tom Schultz calling on the agency to justify its actions following an investigation by Mother Jones that found glyphosate, the controversial key ingredient in the herbicide Roundup, was being sprayed in record amounts on public lands. Given the recent scientific disputes, retracted studies, and litigation surrounding glyphosate due to serious ecological and health harms, we are deeply concerned by the alleged use of the herbicide and lack of information available regarding current and planned use, wrote Reps. That's today's news brief. Subscribe at storyflo.com to get this delivered to your private podcast feed every morning.